Now we want to welcome Sherry Tillottson with the person that was a real life person on this earth, Anna, grandmother of Yeshua. Sherry? Thank you. Good to be here.
Well, good evening.
Good evening.
Friends and family. It's very nice to be here. Tonight, I want to introduce a book, Anna, grandmother of Yeshua. Yes, Jesus was a Jew, and his name is Yeshua. This book was a loaner book to me about 6 months ago, and since then, since I've read it, it's so informative of secrets not known in the Bible or the history books. And I felt people need to know this. So here I am, spreading the word and the truth that we all are searching for. Bear with me, this is my first time speaking, so if I appear nervous, okay. We'll move beyond it. That's why we're friends and family. We're all growing together. Thank you for being here tonight. First off, I don't know where to begin. Like I said, this book is so informative. The author of this book is Claire Hartsong. And she is amazing. She channeled Anna for 30 years, and it took her 10 years to get all this information together and write this book. To share the truth and put together the missing pieces of history concerning Anna, Mary, and Yeshua. This book tells about the unknown places of the Holy Family and where they visited people they knew and details of their daily struggle to complete the resurrection challenges. Their struggles were daily as the Romans were in control and they did not want the truth to be known. As I go on, Anna talks a lot about the Essenes and the secret teachings and initiations, so we can understand better of Jesus' mission. This book contains encoded activations to bring this wisdom into our own spiritual life. Oh, the times, they are changing. We are all here together. We're all ascending together as a family, reunited. And with these initiation processes that they went through, Anna lived to be 600 plus years, 100 years before the birth of the Messiah. The family, the community came together to play out this action into reality. The book is an invitation to complete a journey of the initiation began so long ago, over 2,000 years ago. Anna appeared to Claire in 1988 to share her story. As I said, 10 years, Claire recorded these messages to bring insight and truth to those of us that have been searching for the truth for so long. And I know I'm not the only one. Again, as we have all come together in this special time in history, ascending together, reuniting as family. This is not the first time we've been together. We've been together lifetimes. And it's so good to be together again. This book is is packed with so much insight and wisdom that I don't know where to begin, as it is so informative. Our hope is that if it is a higher consciousness that you seek, this is your invitation to bring your spiritual nature and an open mind as we journey into non-traditional concept. And where are we? But the Coptic center of personal transformation and consciousness, in Christ consciousness within ourselves, to lift up higher out of the mundane path we have walked so far. People who know of Edgar Cayce's teachings might know something of the Essenes, who were a highly spiritual, can't read my own writing, disciplined order. They were very disciplined people. They had a very tight regime that they followed. And to keep themselves of love and of light, and to show themselves to other people the way and the truth. Okay, Anna's spiritual, her important spiritual guidance was for Mary, Yeshua, Mary Magdalene, and including all the disciples, not only just 12, but also their mates, to go through this process of bringing forth the teacher of truth. Tends to make a person wonder why the Bibles and the history books do not recognize Anna. Was it because she was a woman of high stature? Way back then, women were mere pawns, and men were of higher stature. Anna was revered as a priestess while in Egypt. She also was initiated. She was part of the sepulchre where she would rejuvenate her cells. She would rejuvenate her body at a cellular level. And this is how she lived all these years. She would go into her blessed Mount Carmel. She loved it. And she would go in for years. She was a scribe. And back then, men were the scribes, not the women. Anna was a scribe. She was a big part of the scrolls and the history to bring forth the truth. Whatever the reason, open your mind to a new chapter in biblical history. Now is the time to realize that there was a complex plan of assistance from celestial realms, and that of the spiritually devoted Essene community, of fulfilling ancient prophecies and bringing to earth a Messiah, the teacher of truth, into physical life. This has been prophesied for thousands of years before it actually came into reality. When God saw that his people would perish because they did not see the light of life, he chose the best of Israel, so that they might make the light of life to shine before the sons of men. And those chosen were called the Essenes, because they taught the ignorant. Remember, they didn't read back then. It was all verbally teachings. They healed the sick, and they gathered on the eve of every seventh day to rejoice with the angels. Essenes were not recognized in America until 1930 and 40s. That long. I want to say a little bit about the Essenes. Edgar Casey defined the term Essene as expectancy. As those Jews who cherished individuals who had been visited by the supernatural or who had unusual experiences in their dreams, their visions, or in their voices. Casey also reported that these designated Essenes were the offspring of the teachings of Melchizedek, as brought forth by Elijah, Elisha, and Samuel, and that they offered themselves as channels to receive spiritual information of divine origin. They lived in a community of love and devotion, living a holy life of performing good deeds, honoring women equal to men. According to Edgar Casey, Anna was in the Promised Land before and after the entrance of the Prince of Peace into his physical world, for 100 years prior to his birth. Anna was a scribe, unregarded as women in that day. She was a seeress, a prophetess, among an organization who could interpret time and place through astrology and numerology. She was highly regarded among the Essenes and initiated countless people, including the 12 maidens whose purity was high enough to receive the light conception energies needed to receive the Messiah. I just want to expound on light conception a little bit. Anna and Joachim, her husband, conceived Mary through light conception in the Egyptian temples called the pyramids. In the book, it goes into quite detail where Archangel Gabriel came and oversaw this light conception with Joachim and Anna to receive Mary, who could have the light conception for Jesus, Yeshua, to bring in the truth for all mankind, for our purpose to be here. Anna conceived Mary through the light conception process and helped Mary do the same. She was a holy woman, coordinating in the preparation of the Messiah's arrival. In 1947, the Dead Sea Scrolls were discovered at Qumran, Israel, along with a female skeleton as evidence of the Essenes, and that women were a part of the community even at Qumran. It's very important to know that women were equal with men. We have been striving for this for eons, thousands of years. And now is the time where the feminine energy is rising. And we are becoming equal to men. And we're finding our balance. And we're finding our harmony, our bliss. And isn't that what we're here to do? Is to harmonize with Mother Earth. To respect her, to respect one another as ourselves. Both the secrecy of the scroll's content and the lengthy process of translating the materials have caused scholarly outrage, accusations, and arguments worldwide, colored by competitive and often uncooperative attitudes among these involved. Quite the opposite outcome of which the scrolls were recorded. In summary, I would like to read you a short commentary from a real scroll fragment taken from the Essene book of Revelation. And it reads, I have reached the inner vision, and through thy spirit in me, I have heard thy wondrous secret. Through the mystic insight, thou hast caused a spring of knowledge to well up within me, a fountain of power pouring forth living waters, a flood of love and of all-embracing wisdom, like the splendor of eternal light. And this is given from the acknowledgments with Virginia Essene. In conclusion, I leave you with these words. Realize the enlightenment you have been seeking has been here all along. Blessed journey without distance. And I leave you that with many blessings. And please join us. We are having a class the second and fourth Tuesdays in Greenville at 923 South Baldwin Street. It's amazing the information this book has to offer. And this is only the beginning. So God bless and namaste. Thank you.